Today we're making pulled barbecue pork spaghetti. We start off with a Boston pork roast, cut in 4 sections, basted real well with Cajun basting sauce. We're going to start by seasoning it with Italian seasoning, herbs and spices, emeralds, Cajun seasoning, which is a blend of red pepper, black pepper, and garlic powder. And what you want to do is go ahead and put your meat basting and seasoning very plentiful throughout your meat. It's not going to be too spicy with the seasonings we've chosen. Flip your meat on both sides. And I also like to add a little red pepper crushed flakes. Now after seasoning, we're going to add a little liquid smoke, which will give your meat a mesquite and smoky barbecue flavor. You can brush it on, drizzle it on top, and what I like to do is poke a few holes in the meat, and that way it can marinate on the inside. And just pour the remainder that you have left. Now we get our meat prepared for the pit. Pit's already hot. We're going to go ahead and place it on there. Get our onions and bell peppers ready so we can begin our sauce. In the meantime, check your meat in between and flip it if needed. In the sauce, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Add in our onions and chopped bell peppers. I'm going to saute it and make sure it's all melted together. Now we're going to make an interesting little creativity to the sauce. Tabasco, hot sauce, liquid smoke, parsley flakes, and we're going to add in all the seasonings that we did add to the meat. The emeralds, the Italian seasoning, black pepper, crushed red pepper flakes, and parsley flakes. The first can of sauce is Prego. I'm going to mix that in. It's just a regular meat sauce. Gives it a spaghetti flavor. Then we want to put a few squirts of Kraft or original barbecue sauce, maybe 3 or 4 squirts. So let that simmer down. I'm going to add some more Prego sauce. The jar, the can really doesn't make a difference. Neither does the flavor. So whatever flavor you like, you can add that to your sauce. You want to just let that simmer down for about 30 minutes so we can go check on our meat and see how it's going. Now that we see our meat has begun to cook on both sides, we want to put it in a foil so that it doesn't burn. This is a small pit. And once you cover it, it'll start to cook and steam more and get more tender, as you can see here. It's looking good. Once it's done, you take your meat. This is the first 2 pieces that we'll be using for the sauce. And slice it up real well. Remove any excess fat. We'll take the final 2 pieces and we'll use for the top of the spaghetti when we're serving. We're going to just go ahead and we're going to pour that into our sauce and let that cook down about 10 minutes. Mix it very well. And break up the larger pieces of meat. We got the spaghetti going on, some dinner rolls. And here's the other 2 pieces that we're going to cut for the top of the spaghetti when we serve it. So, as I stated, we're going to have meat inside the sauce and meat on the outside. As you can see, it's tender. You want to chop it as fine as possible. Remove any hard pieces or any excessive fat that you may have. Now the total prep time for this meal was about 2.5 hours. You can eliminate that time by taking your pork roast, putting it on the pit for an hour, and then put it in on about 400 in the oven for about 35 to 45 minutes. That'll eliminate the cook time. Now everything is done. We got the rolls. We did add some sausages on the grill in the middle of it. The spaghetti noodles are done. And you can use any noodles of your choice, but we're making spaghetti, so use spaghetti. You can see it. It's nice and thick and chunky, the sauce. We're going to pour the meat on the top in addition to it. So good. And then we got those garlic rolls, just frozen rolls out of the bag. frozen department at Walmart. Now we're gonna add a sausage link to go with that. And that's the meal, it's complete. Pulled pork, barbecue spaghetti with sausage and garlic.